So, just to give you an update, so obviously we're back from Jamaica. We'll come back and we've done some bits and pieces. I've got my main man here, because obviously he's been doing an interesting project at the top of the garden.
Yeah.
Should we show him or should we leave it a little bit? Because obviously it's going to be part of the video.
Let's leave him dangling a bit.
Let's leave him dangling for a bit, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
So, what's the project been like, mate?
I really enjoyed it, to be honest. Yeah.
Obviously, Richard's had other things that he's needed to get done today.
Yeah.
So, what was the downside to it?
The travelling.
Yeah, I'd say it's a bit of a jaunt, isn't it, mate?
Why is it we all live so bloody far apart?
I know it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
But if you think about it, with projects further down the line, we're going to have different areas for doing different bits and pieces.
Yeah.
So obviously that's going to be an interesting thing a bit further down the line.
Yeah.
I do want to make it. We're going to make it pretty obvious. So obviously, the structure that has been done has taken some engineering, some major calculations,
Some head scratching.
just to get the roof to work. Bearing in mind,
There's not a single square cut in the old structure.
no, there ain't, to be fair. What we're going to do is we're going to put this at the start of the video, because this will be a bit of a taster as we lead into everything else. But obviously it's coming to the end of the project now, and obviously this video is going to be going out very, very soon. So I just want to say, mate, from the bottom of my heart, absolutely fantastic job. I'm really, really, really proud of it, mate. A couple of things that we need to do from an important thing. So I have never been able to put your telephone number on, or I've never been able to put your email address, or
Because I don't know it.
That's probably the right thing.
Yeah.
So do you want people to contact you via mobile, or do you want them to contact via email, or?
I'd say my mobile's probably the
Mobile
safest
number.
bet. Yeah.
Or do you want to put it out on camera?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the number?
It's 07876 366 977.
And again, once more.
07. You're testing me now. 07876 366 977.
So there you go. So there's the telephone number for All Seasons Landscaping.
Yeah.
When you see this project and you see what's been involved in it, you'll understand. And it's the bee's knees. So I'm just going to leave it at that. So from me and him, enjoy the video.
Yeah.
Okay, it's that time of the year, so we've got the final build coming up today. So this is now going to be the icing on the cake. So, see you in a bit. So, just a quick show you what's going on. So basically what they've done is they've ripped everything out that was originally, and they're grading it. And then further down the line we're going to start putting the posts in. So I'll just quickly show you. I don't want to disturb them too much. As you can see, they're levelling it all out now. So what'll happen is posts will be going in down here and along this, and then obviously a patio door is going to be coming down here. They've actually changed it now, so originally when it was going to be there, they've now decided now to bring it further out, so it'll be further here to make it better. Literally a blank canvas, so I'm going to let them do it. Also I'm going to ask Daz to do some videos just going along, so we can explain what he's done and how he's done it, as you've seen. In here, so catch you later. So as you can see, Daz and Rich are up the top now prepping up. So while they're doing that, while they are doing the greenhouse straight koi house, I'm listening for one of them. There's a reason for that. Okay, so we're in Jamaica. We're out here trying to enjoy ourselves, having a bit of time while they're over there sorting out the garden and everything else. So, welcome to Jamaica, here in Rooney Grow. Currently it is 20 past 8 in the morning, and it's easily 89 degrees. Absolutely phenomenal. Just quickly Oh, look at that. That is absolutely to die for. So, and the facilities here are absolutely fantastic as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to chill out for a bit. Catch you later. Yeah, so like I said, absolutely fantastic here at the moment. So we're here for a couple of weeks. Obviously by the time this video goes back, I'll already be back probably in a very, very cold Birmingham. But obviously what I'm going to do now is take advantage of it, enjoy it, and then obviously when we get back there'll be some videos, hopefully of Dazza putting the greenhouse stroke koi house together. So from me and Teresa in sunny Jamaica, we'll see you soon. Incidentally, prior to getting into Jamaica, there was a small problem. Right, who sets off the metal detector in security? What do you reckon set it off?
Quick update. We've got most of the posts in down that side, and a good halfway on this side. Let me get back a bit so you can see. Everything's lining through spot on. Get the rest of these in tomorrow, and then we'll start with getting the sheeting behind the posts before we put the wall plate on the top on each side, and then we'll start on the trusses hopefully Friday. And it's just starting to lag it now. Hope you're having a nice time in sunny Jamaica. I'll see you soon, mate. Right, day 4 of the build. We've got the wall plate on all the way around. Well, one side. We've got these posts in today, waiting for the concrete to go off before we cut the tops off those. Just get a better vantage point. And you get to see the size of it now. It's huge. You could live in this quite easily. Right, tomorrow it's going to be get some roof trusses on, finish this side with a wall plate, get the roof trusses on, and the twin wall roofing's coming, so onward and upward. Right, we've got some of the roof trusses on today. We've doubled up the sleepers all around the base. So I've got the end one there, streamline through, and we're getting the main roof trusses in. Got to put the diagonals in and the supports, so it's just in rough to start with. We're going to have to move them about a bit to get the centres exactly right for the twin wall sheeting. But yeah, it's coming on great. And the weather's holding for us. We'll see you soon. Right, been a wet day today, as you can tell from the glass. Absolutely bucketed down most of the day. I managed to get all the rest of the joists in, everything cut off, plumb cuts done on the edges, ready for the fascia board. And tomorrow we will get the roof on. And it'll probably be dry after that. Typical. Right, onward and upward. Okay, end of the week. And we've got about 50% of the roof on with the polycarbonate. Wow, what a structure. Polycarbonate, got the side panel on there, it's hard to see it because it's transparent. Got the mains in, sockets, nearly all winding. Finishing to do on the electrics. So got all the trims on the rafters, ready for polycarbonate Monday. Hopefully get the other off done Monday, and then Tuesday we'll get on with these side panels, which are going to be, if you can see, just there on the roof. There's a big stack of fiberglass translucent panels which we're going to put on the sides, make it into like a frame, and drop those in, and then fix them both sides, so it'll stop all that foliage coming through and it'll keep the heat in. And then we're not far off done. Right, back again Monday. We've got nearly all of the roof covered in polycarbonate. So a lot of roof. Got one last bit at the end to finish in the morning, and then we'll crack on with the sides, get those filled in. But at least it's all nice and watertight now. It feels warmer already. Right. Well mate, all I can say is thank God we got the roof on yesterday. It's absolutely tipping it down here, mate. Hope you're having fun in Jamaica. It's going to be a shock to the system when you come back to this weather, I tell you. Nasty. Now that's what you call a koi house.
Come on in, mad dog.
Thank you, my good man. Yes, we've started doing the panelling inside now. These are fiberglass panels. I'm going to cut them between the joists and the posts and framed it round, so it gives a nice neat finish. Just got that end to finish tomorrow. Get that all done, then we're all airtight. Roof's all done.
Good electrician on the job.
Yeah, when's he coming? Yeah, it's starting to look very impressive now. Just need some fish.
Okay, good afternoon. So this is 4 days after we've come back from our trip to Jamaica, and obviously there's still some work that's got to be done. Just put a pencil there. Still some work that's got to be done at the top. I was taking a slow walk up because I had a horrendous amount of rain while we were away. Amazing, because it was about 89 degrees where we were, so obviously yeah. But yeah, I'll give you, first of all I want to make it very, very clear. They've done it, absolutely fantastic job. Credit to both Dad, Daz and Richard from All Seasons Landscaping. I said before and I'll say it again, they did it while we were away and they were paid for doing it, so there's no friendship or mates rates. In fact, if you ask Daz, he'll tell you I paid him more than I needed to pay him, because I thought it was important to do it. And when you see what it looks like, I'll tell you what, it's amazing. And I can show you a few other bits and pieces. So we're just walking up there now, so I'm going to turn you around. So, walking in obviously through the patio door, you've already seen this bit. What you haven't seen is what they've done up there. Look at that. So, as you can see now, all this is all enclosed. Obviously all the piping's got to be done. They've still got the blade at the top, look. They've even cladded it all out, look. They said there was that's actually got to be fitted yet, it's got to go down in there. Absolutely fantastic job. All of it's been routed all the way around, and they've cladded the top as well. So really, really effective job. Obviously this is going to be finished. So what's going to happen now is there's another sleeper that's going to be going in there, and then there's a 3, and then potentially a 2. So you'll have a step up, so you can actually look down into the fish. Obviously we've got to reroute all these pipes, because obviously if you remember we already sealed all this So all that's had to be sorted. This has been done. Obviously this has had to be redone as well. I'm sorry for the grey tube, but basically Selco now have a shortage of 2-inch PVC pipe. All they have available now is grey. So obviously I've had to do the best that I can with that. I've got to reroute the air pipe as well, that's located down there. So that's got to be done. So that's another job. But I'm going to stand on top of here now. So obviously you can see what's going on there. Obviously it's got to be cleaned out and everything else. Absolutely fantastic job. As you can see, there's a load of AstroTurf, so that's the next project that's after that. So what's going to happen is there's going to be a pond that is going to come 8 foot by 8 foot by 6 foot, and then you'll have one that's 6 foot by 8 foot by 4 foot there. So we'll have 2 ponds there, and obviously you'll have the one at the top. Over this area here, so these 2 small sections here, there's going to be another tank. I don't know what I'm going to be doing with that for the time being. And then all of this area, all the way up the top, right up to here, there's going to be tables. And this is going to be 2 levels. So you'll have a table, a step, and shelf underneath. And all that's going to be for Teresa's greenhouse. She's going to have in the regions of about 20 foot. She also wants to utilise this fantastic design that Daz has done for things like hanging baskets, green beans, so she's got something to all hang everything off. So an absolutely fantastic idea, which, you know, I think is absolutely brilliant. What I think is absolutely amazing, I'm just going to walk down here because I want to show you what I believe to be an optical illusion, which is mad because it actually looks bigger than what it is, even though it is big. When you look down there, it actually looks like it's further down. It's 38 foot long, 36 foot long. It's obviously all of these are plastic polycarb. So they're polycarb sheeting that obviously we've used for that. And obviously you've got twin wall up there. So as you can see, absolutely fantastic job. I just wanted to round off what the guys have done and show my absolute appreciation. Really pleased. Obviously now you know there's going to be spring guns with additional projects that are going to be coming up in the not too distant future. So just to round it off, I hope you've enjoyed it. Now you can see what's going on. Obviously I'm really pleased because everything I said I was going to do this year, we've done. So, and a massive thank you to the people that have helped out this year to make this happen, but especially massive thank you to Dazza and Richard, who has basically put the icing on the cake, because with my health the way it is at the moment, I would not have been able to get this done. I can get the rest of it done, but I wouldn't have been able to get this done. So a massive shout out. Obviously, as you know, telephone numbers are at the start of this, so great. I've waffled on enough. I'm really pleased. I'm really tired because obviously I've still got jet lag from the holiday. See you in the next couple of weeks. Be safe. See you soon.